Hey! Welcome back, Fluentx family.
Day 25. 25 days. Can you believe it?
I am Sarah.
And I am Mike, and I just want to say something before we start today.
What is it?
25 days ago, you started this challenge. Maybe you were nervous. Maybe your English felt very small. Maybe you were not sure you could do it.
And look at you now. Day 25, still here, still showing up, still speaking.
That is not luck. That is hard work, and you should be really proud of yourself.
Really proud. Okay, Mike, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What are you doing this weekend?
I am not sure yet. Why?
Do you want to hang out?
Yes, that sounds great. What do you want to do?
Maybe we can grab coffee somewhere?
I love that idea. What time works for you?
How about Saturday at 2?
Perfect. Saturday at 2 it is.
Did you hear that? We just made plans together in English right now.
And that is exactly what we are practicing today. Making plans with friends in English.
Because this is one of the most fun and most useful conversations you will ever have in English. Making plans, suggesting ideas, agreeing, changing times, canceling politely.
All of it. Today we cover all of it.
This is a shadowing episode. I say something slowly, you repeat it out loud, right where you are. Do not be shy. Your voice needs this practice.
Yes, speak with us. Say every phrase out loud. Make your mouth feel comfortable with these words.
Before we start, please subscribe if you have not yet. We are almost at the end of this 30-day challenge. Do not stop now.
And drop a comment below. Tell us, do you find it easy or hard to make plans with people in English? We want to know.
Okay, only 5 days left after today. Let's make them count. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, let us start with the beginning of every plan, the suggestion. This is when you have an idea and you want to invite someone.
And in English, there are many natural ways to suggest a plan. Let us learn them one by one.
First phrase, do you want to hang out?
Do you want to hang out? Hang out means to spend time with someone in a relaxed, casual way. Not formal, just friends being together.
Listen, do you want to hang out?
Say it with us. Do you want to hang out?
Do you want to hang out?
Do you want to hang out?
Faster now. Do you want to hang out?
Do you want to hang out?
Your turn. Say it out loud right now. Go ahead.
Great. Next phrase. Do you want to grab coffee?
Do you want to grab coffee? Grab coffee means to go and get coffee together casually. It is very natural and very common.
Listen. Do you want to grab coffee?
Say it with us. Do you want to grab coffee?
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 Your turn. Say it now.
Perfect. And you can change the ending. Do you want to grab lunch? Do you want to grab dinner? Same pattern. Very easy.
Say it with us. Do you want to grab lunch?
Do you want to grab lunch?
Your turn. Try it now.
Beautiful. Next phrase. How about we go to the park?
How about we go to the park? How about is a very friendly and casual way to make a suggestion.
Listen. How about we go to the park?
Say it with me. How about we go to the park?
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 Your turn. Go ahead and try it.
Excellent. And you can change the ending. How about we go to the cinema? How about we go to the mall? Same beginning, different place.
Say it with us. How about we go to the cinema?
How about we go to the cinema?
Your turn. Say it out loud.
Now let us learn how to respond to a suggestion. When someone invites you, how do you say yes?
Okay, first positive response. That sounds great.
That sounds great. This means, yes, I love that idea. Very enthusiastic, very natural.
Listen, that sounds great.
Say it with me. That sounds great.
That sounds great.
That sounds great.
Your turn. Say it with energy.
Love it. Next positive response. I am in.
I am in. This means yes. Count me in. I want to do this. Very casual. Very fun.
Listen. I am in.
Say it with us. I am in.
I am in.
I am in.
Your turn. Say it with confidence.
Perfect. And one more positive response. Sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun. Short, simple, natural. It means, I think that will be enjoyable.
Listen. Sounds like fun.
Say it with me. Sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like fun.
Your turn. Go ahead.
Now let us practice a mini conversation using everything we just learned.
Listen carefully. Do you want to hang out this weekend?
That sounds great. What do you want to do?
How about we grab coffee?
I am in. Sounds like fun.
See how natural that was? Short sentences, easy words, real conversation.
Now it is your turn. Say the whole conversation out loud, both parts. Do you want to hang out this weekend? That sounds great. What do you want to do? How about we grab coffee? I am in. Sounds like fun. Try it all now.
Fantastic. You are making plans in English. Okay, let me quickly review part 1. To suggest plans, you say, do you want to hang out? Do you want to grab coffee? How about we go somewhere? To say yes, you say, that sounds great. I am in. Sounds like fun.
Great review. Part 2 is coming. We talk about times, dates, and what to say when you cannot make it.
Let's go. Okay, part 2. So you have suggested a plan. Your friend said yes. Now you need to decide when and where. Let us learn how to talk about times and dates.
First question. What time works for you?
What time works for you? This is how you ask someone what time is good for them.
Listen. What time works for you?
Say it with me. What time works for you?
What time works for you?
What time works for you?
Your turn. Try it out loud.
And the answer? How about 2 o'clock?
How about 2 o'clock? You suggest a time using how about.
Listen. How about 2 o'clock?
Say it with us. How about 2 o'clock?
How about 2 o'clock?
How about 2 o'clock?
Your turn. Go ahead now.
Perfect. And the response when you agree with the time, 2 o'clock works for me.
2 o'clock works for me. This means yes, that time is good.
Listen. 2 o'clock works for me.
Say it with me. 2 o'clock works for me.
2 o'clock works for me.
2 o'clock works for me.
Your turn. Say it now.
Now, what about the place? Where do you want to meet?
Where do you want to meet? This is how you ask your friend to choose a meeting place.
Listen. Where do you want to meet?
Say it with us. Where do you want to meet?
Where do you want to meet?
Where do you want to meet?
Your turn. Go ahead now.
And the answer, how about the coffee shop on Main Street?
How about the coffee shop on Main Street? You suggest a specific place.
Listen. How about the coffee shop on Main Street?
Say it with me. How about the coffee shop on Main Street?
How about the coffee shop on Main Street?
How about the coffee shop on Main Street?
Your turn. Try it out loud.
Beautiful. Now, something very important. What if you cannot come? What if the time does not work? How do you say no politely?
This is so important because saying no rudely can hurt a friendship, so we need the right words.
First polite way to say no. Sorry, I cannot make it.
Sorry, I cannot make it. This means I am not able to come. I cannot attend.
Listen. Sorry, I cannot make it.
Say it with me. Sorry, I cannot make it.
Sorry, I cannot make it.
Sorry, I cannot make it.
Your turn. Say it now.
And always give a reason. Sorry, I cannot make it. I have to work.
Sorry, I cannot make it. I have to work. Giving a reason makes it more polite.
Say it with us. Sorry, I cannot make it. I have to work.
Sorry, I cannot make it. I have to work.
Your turn. Go ahead.
Now, how do you suggest a different time? Can we make it another time?
Can we make it another time? This means, can we meet at a different time instead?
Listen. Can we make it another time?
Say it with me. Can we make it another time?
Can we make it another time?
Can we make it another time?
Your turn. Try it now.
And a very natural follow-up. How about next weekend instead?
How about next weekend instead? You are suggesting a new time.
Listen. How about next weekend instead?
How about next weekend instead?
How about next weekend instead?
Your turn. Go ahead. Now let us put it all together in a full, realistic conversation. This is a real conversation between two friends. Listen carefully.
Hey, do you want to hang out this weekend?
That sounds great. What do you want to do?
How about we grab coffee?
I'm in. What time works for you?
How about Saturday at 2 o'clock?
Sorry, I cannot make it on Saturday. I have to work.
Oh no. Can we make it another time?
Yes. How about next weekend instead?
Next weekend works for me. Sunday at 2?
Sunday at 2 sounds perfect.
Great. See you then.
See you then. I'm so excited.
That was such a natural, real conversation. Every single phrase we learned today was in that conversation.
Now it's your turn. Go through the whole conversation out loud. Play both friends. Take your time and try every line right now.
Incredible! You just had a complete planning conversation in English.
Okay, let me review part 2 quickly. To ask about time, you say, what time works for you? How about 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock works for me. To ask about place, you say, where do you want to meet? How about the coffee shop? To cancel politely, you say, sorry, I cannot make it. Can we make it another time? How about next weekend instead?
Perfect review. Word tour time.
Let's go. Welcome to Word Tour, 10 phrases from today, all about making plans. Simple definitions, easy examples. Repeat with us.
10 phrases. Let us go.
Number 1, hang out. Hang out means to spend casual, relaxed time with someone. For example, do you want to hang out this weekend? Or we hung out at the park all afternoon.
Repeat. Hang out.
Hang out.
Number 2, grab coffee. Grab coffee means to casually go and have coffee together with someone. For example, let's grab coffee before work. Or, we grabbed coffee and talked for 2 hours.
Repeat. Grab coffee.
Grab coffee.
Number 3, how about? How about is a phrase used to make a friendly suggestion. For example, how about we go to the park? Or, how about Saturday afternoon?
Repeat. How about?
How about?
Number 4, that sounds great. That sounds great means, yes, I like that idea very much. For example, do you want to grab lunch? That sounds great. Or, how about the cinema? That sounds great. I love movies.
Repeat. That sounds great.
That sounds great.
Number 5, I am in. I am in means, yes, count me in. I want to do this. For example, we are going to the beach. Are you coming? I am in. Or, pizza night at my place? I am in.
Repeat. I am in.
I am in.
Number 6. Works for me. Works for me means that time or plan is good and suitable for me. For example, Saturday at 2 works for me. Or, that restaurant works for me. I love Italian food.
Repeat. Works for me.
Works for me.
Number 7. Cannot make it. Cannot make it means you are not able to attend or come to the plan. For example, sorry, I cannot make it tonight. I have other plans. Or, she cannot make it to the party. She's out of town.
Repeat. Cannot make it.
Cannot make it.
Number 8. Another time. Another time means a different time in the future, usually when you can't do something now. For example, can we make it another time? Or, I can't come today, but maybe another time would work.
Repeat. Another time.
Another time.
Number 9. Instead. Instead means in place of something else, as an alternative. For example, how about next weekend instead? Or, I cannot do coffee. Can we do lunch instead?
Repeat. Instead.
Instead.
Number 10. See you then. See you then means goodbye for now, and I will see you at the time we agreed. For example, Saturday at 2. Great. See you then. Or, see you then means the plan is confirmed.
Repeat. See you then.
See you then.
Beautiful. Those were our 10 phrases for today.
All natural, all real, all perfect for making plans with friends.
Say all 10 with us one more time. Hang out. Grab coffee. How about? That sounds great. I am in. Works for me. Cannot make it. Another time. Instead, see you then. Say them all out loud right now.
Perfect. Those phrases are yours forever now.
All right, Fluentx family. Let us take a breath together.
In and out.
Day 25 complete. Today, you learned how to make plans with friends in English from start to finish.
You learned how to suggest plans. How about we grab coffee? Do you want to hang out?
How to say yes. That sounds great. I am in. Sounds like fun.
How to talk about times and places. What time works for you? Where do you want to meet?
And how to cancel politely. Sorry, I cannot make it. Can we make it another time?
That is a complete, real-life conversation skill, and you have it now.
Here's your challenge for today. Text or message a friend in English, real or practice. Say this. Hey, do you want to hang out this weekend?
Just that one sentence. Send it and see what happens.
And come back and tell us about it in the comments. We want to hear every story.
If today helped you, please hit that like button and share this episode with someone who's learning English too.
And subscribe if you haven't yet. We're almost at the end of our 30-day challenge together.
Only 5 more days. You have come so far. Do not stop now.
You are so close. Keep going. This is Sarah.
And this is Mike.
And you have been listening to Fluentx English Podcast. Speak English in 30 days. Day 25 complete.
See you for day 26. Keep speaking.
Bye, family.
Bye.